Hey fam. So I just wanted to come on here really quick and talk about how our bodies keep the score. They really do. I'm talking the more you awake, the more you become aware. It's almost like your body knows the situation before you do. And this can even happen, when you're not so awake and not so aware. Back in the day, in my partying days, another drunken stupor, another vengeful night. Me and my friend that I used to trap with, we're just out partying in our hometown. And she would always meet people, when she would get drunk, she would get very just more social. I'm a bit of an introvert. She was more of an extrovert. And I remember this one night I was pretty much blacked out. And I came to in a hotel room. And there was just her and this guy talking. He was like a club promoter or something. And all of a sudden, it's like my guardian angels woke me up. I just snapped sober after being completely blotto. And I was like, we gotta go. And I grabbed her and we ran out of there. It was like my guides gave me this vision and I could hear through the walls a whole entire basketball team stomping down the hall coming towards our room. And I pretty much knew what they were expecting from us. And I grabbed her and we got out of there and they didn't even see us sneak by. It's like they were so focused on getting to this room to see a couple of girls that how fast, it was almost like I was an avatar. Like my angels came in my body and they made me come to, and they made me grab my friend, and they made it so that they couldn't even detect us. That was crazy. This disease is crazy. And you will feel it in your body and you will feel it in your bones that it's time to just stop. The cells cannot contain the amount of ecstasy mixed with the amount of misery anymore. Your DNA, your cells are telling you it's time to let this go. And I want to also speak on, if you are sober, let's say you've been hanging around with the same people and you've been feeling like the conversations just aren't, doing it for you anymore. You notice how these people are stuck in their patterns, to whereas you would like to talk about some more deep things. You would like to discuss something more stimulating, and these people are still talking about the same shit year after year after year. You want them in your life, but you're noticing that you can only take them in small doses now. It's a big deal. Congratulations. You're not alone. You're not alone in that feeling of sabotage, right? It's almost like you're self-sabotaging by still entertaining these people. stunting your growth, creating a layover for yourself on your way to get to where you want to be. Say you want to be a few years sober, but you got the holidays and stuff, and you got your family obligations, and you do it because you think it's what you're supposed to do. And it just keeps happening over and over again. And it's like the more time you spend with these people, man, the less and less you're showing up for yourself. I remember when it was my first year of sobriety in 2021, and I had been working with my sponsor from like, I had a couple sponsors that year, so I was really trying, but I was going to a regular 6 p.m. women's meeting every single night, and it was Christmas Day, and I had my kids, and we're at my family's house, and I just was just like feeling like my soul was depleted, like leaving my body. And something told me to just do what I do every single day. Like the holidays, it's just another freaking day. So I went on to the meeting, and because of that, I met my sponsor who helped me get to 4 years sober. She passed on the steps to me on Christmas Day. You know, it's a wonderful thing when we listen to our body. Sometimes our body can feel like it's our enemy. Especially with the spiritual awakening, there's so much trauma that will want to leave, will want to exit this host. About a year after I started doing the steps, my skin broke out. Crazy. I'd never had eczema before, but it was like my skin was literally melting off of me. For a year and a half, this was like come like for a couple weeks, and then it would go down a little bit, but it would still linger, and then it would flare up again. And no matter what I ate, you know, how much I meditated, it was just like this never ending, dude. I'm just getting itchy now. Just thinking about it. It was so itchy. I looked like I got I got stung by a bee. It was really, really, really horrific. But people in my home group were telling me that it happened to them. All the stress and all the trauma through the steps were starting to leave their body. And so I didn't feel alone in that. It really made me miserable. I shed my skin, literally. And I'm so grateful that I just held on, you know. It was a power greater than myself that helped me hold on through this process of literally crawling out of my skin. If you know about butterflies, when they actually have to go through their metamorphosis, once they go into the cocoon, they are melting. They literally are like turning into sludge. And if they fight the process, they die. It's like evolve or die. Nature is giving them that choice. So when you're in rooms, when you're around people, when you are thinking that you have to do something, double check with your body. You will feel if it is right for you or not. And if that unsuspecting inner resource isn't really tapped in for you yet, Don't pick up a drink. Don't pick up a drug. Stay with me. Ask the universe for some help to help you see how to help your body evolve. This magical vessel that we get to inhabit, to have this human experience, is so precious. You don't have to go vegan. You don't have to cut the caffeine. You don't have to cut the nicotine. But try to just sit in this beautiful, beautiful home that you, your higher self, decided to ship you off to the motherland of Mother Gaia. And as crazy as this earth is, thank God we have this technology. It's really a technology in our DNA that helps us navigate this experience. Love you, fam.